Antidus screams that he can't hold on as he pulls Ian off. Ganatus tries to help, but he and Ian are so sweaty they can't get a good grip on each other. They call for Christos to give a helping hand. Antidus, in a desperate bid to add some excitement to proceedings, cuts the rope and falls to a watery death. In the Dalek city, the Daleks are berating the Doctor for his TV signal vandalism. They then tell him of their plan to re-irradiate the planet so they will be the only ones able to live there. In the caves, Ian, Barbara and the Thals have hit a dead end. As they consider trying another way, their torch goes out, allowing Ian to notice light coming in from somewhere, sparing us another 3 episodes of cave trudgery. He breaks through a wall and into the Dalek water treatment facility. Or perhaps it's their brewery? Outside, Alidon musters his Thal farmhands into a mildly miffed mob. In the city, the Daleks prepare to dump more toxic excrement into the waters of Skaro than a British water company. A desperate Doctor tries to negotiate with the Daleks by offering them access to his ship, but the Daleks don't think they'll need his help to operate it. I mean, in fairness, they probably wouldn't steer it as badly as he does at the moment. The Daleks are alerted to the Thals entering the city. The cave crew enter the city and, taking advantage of the Daleks being distracted, go about vandalising the place. The Daleks in the control room activate the timer on their Thal eliminating nuclear suppository. Both groups meet in the city, but spend so long shooting the breeze that the Daleks have enough time to seal them into a corridor.
Get on! Get out!
Barbara attempts to Indiana Jones herself under a closing door, and it traps her, but Ganatus is there to give her a helping hand. A Thal enters the control room and is shot by a kindly Daleks gently go to sleep setting on their gunstick. As the countdown continues, the rest of the Commando Assault Squad biped, Casper, sneak into the control room and start trying to free the Doctor and Susan. Barbara kicks things off by expertly lobbing a heavy piece of equipment at a Dalek. There then follows one of the most lacklustre battles in the show's history. the Doctor says he can't help restore their power. The last Dalek gives him their version of the finger, the eye stalk, as it shuts down. The Thals count their loss. Sleeping Beauty is confirmed to be alright, as the Doctor investigates the wreckage. The Thals leave the crypt-like silence of the Dalek city, wishing it hadn't had to end in violence and death. Back at the ship, the Thals are checking out some looted technology from the city. They ask the Doctor to stay, but instead he gives a rather wonderful little speech.
You wanted advice, you said. I never give it, never. But I might just say this to you. Always search for truth. My truth is in the stars, and yours is here.
Before hurrying off to the TARDIS. Susan has a new cloak. It seems Thal fashion has changed over the course of the story, as this one is all chunky lines. Hexagons were so last season. Ganatus gives Barbara some material to make a dress, but before they can go any further, he's cock-blocked by Susan. Barbara gives him a kiss anyway, because she's damn sure going to get one in before they go. In the ship, the travellers decompress and start to relax, when the Doctor bloody crashes them.
Welcome back to this special live edition of Clamfish. Please welcome onto the stage Dalek Herkoskoinen. Tell us your story. Obey! Obey! I obey. Thank you. I was visiting the Dalek Clinus exhibition. I absolutely adore their work. The piece Invisible particularly speaks to me. Later that day, I had a private message sent directly to my casing. I could not believe it was actually from Dalek Clinus. I had heard the rumours that they secrete themselves nearby and like to observe the reactions of all who view their work. This message confirmed it. They said they had seen me come many times, and they really appreciated how I clearly understood the deeper meanings of their works, where others looked at them more superficially. That must have been an incredible feeling. What happened next? Well, we continued to message each other and got to know each other very well. Some of the messages began to get a little cheeky, so I bit the gun stick and asked to meet in person. That was a bold move on your part, as you are clearly rather shy. Yes, I was very nervous, but felt we had such a deep connection that I wanted to move to the next glide. And what was the response? They said they didn't feel comfortable meeting yet, but wanted to continue through messages. I was okay with that for a while, but every now and then I would bring up the idea of meeting up and be told they were not ready time and time again. Finally, I started to get suspicious, so got in touch with the show.
Well, we have had our team investigating and have some news for you. There is a Dalek here today who wishes to see you for the first time live on this stage. Oh!
Is it?
We won't keep you waiting any longer. Can our special guest please reveal themselves?
What? What is this? Who are you?
I am Dalek Punainen. I maintain the gallery. I have seen you visit so many times, and I feel the same about Kleiner's work. I was just too shy to approach you. I got your details from our database and pretended to be Kleiner's just to talk to you. I was going to tell you who I really was a lot sooner, but then you wanted to meet and I got scared again. I am really sorry, but everything I said in those messages was true, and I feel like we have a real emotional and intellectual connection. I hope you can accept me for who I really am now you know the truth.
How could you exterminate? How could you?
Stop! Do not fight in here! Security Daleks!
Bloody hell! I said it was a bad idea to have Dalek Thuck host this special.
It was a great decision. This is amazing television.
Trash!
Gold.
Trash!
Gold.
Trash!
Gold.
Trash!
Gold. Wow, this is TV gold. But could I have a word with you backstage? Very well. I have good news and bad news. Give me the bad first. Then you may live a little longer if the good outweighs it. There has been a terrorist attack on the city. Not only has all of the static power been knocked out, disabling all those Daleks who refuse to move with the times, but the TV signal has been disrupted, so this show is no longer being transmitted live. What? For your sake, the good news had better be spectacular. We are still recording. Not good enough. Wait, there is more. For a while now, our long-range rangerscopes have been picking up transmissions from a distant planet.
They have recently been decoded, and they appear to be from a civilization with a similar interest in reality TV to us.
And where is this cultural nirvana?
The grotesque bipedal natives call it Earth.
That sounds like a nice planet. We will take it.